And that thing really didn't want me to put those blackberries in those bins.
No?
It kept asking me if I wanted to eat the blackberries.
Oh.
Like,
that is not what you were trying to do.
Like, no thank you.
Like a grandmother. You want to eat the blackberries? Are you sure you don't want some blackberries?
No, Grandma.
You are looking so thin. You should eat some blackberries.
I wish my grandmother would tell me I looked thin.
Right.
Crazy old bat.
Like she has fucking room to talk.
No, she lost a bunch of weight.
What the fuck? Since we went offline again. No, okay, we're good now.
We're good?
Yeah, day 12 of winter, year 3.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We apparently went offline at some point.
We didn't go offline. The iPad just likes to say we did.
Well, either way. There we go. Now we're back.
Chicken statue.
Big ol' statue of a cock.
Actually, this looks like it's a hen.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. You know, sometimes I like to think that, like, if I were, like, an eccentric billionaire and could just afford, like, my own mansion to live in, I feel like I would probably pay for, like, erotic statuary to decorate my house.
I would make you keep it in a certain room.
But I could have an entire, like, wing of the house, or even my own house, like, just for me. We could connect them, you know, or, like, you could have a wing that was all you, and I could have a wing that was all me, and then we could have, like, the main living house space.
Living house space.
Yeah. But, yeah, I feel like I would pay for erotic statuary.
I feel like that's a waste of money, but that's just me.
Yeah. Mostly I'd just be interested to see, like, you know, what an artist could come up with.
I think you'd spend a lot of time commissioning your favorite furry artists first and foremost.
Well, yeah, I definitely would, but, like, you know, I could have a gallery of that shit, but then I could, you know, turn to, like, a like, marble sculptor and be like, you know, here, I want you to make this. And they'd be like, sir, this is a little weird. And I'd be like, I will pay you in cash. They'd say, how tall?
3D printed marble sculptures.
Well, I was thinking, like, in actual marble, but I guess you could 3D print a sculpture.
I don't see why not.
You would download a sculpture.
Fuck yes I would if I had the chance.
There's some sculptures I would download.
Oh, there's gotta be, like
the Statue of David? Like, I'd download one of those. Thing looks fucking awesome.
Is it just because it has a dick?
No, like, it's funny enough. Yeah, like, yeah, that the dick aside, I just am a big fan of like Da Vinci's work.
I'm a big fan of The Thinker.
The Thinker, yes, good one.
And that one Atlas sculpture.
Oh yeah, yeah. I might try to get like the if I could, yeah, get in my like giant art wing, I could get like a realistic, like life-sized sculpture of the Bean in Chicago.
Yeah, but that's made by a douchebag.
The Bean is?
Yeah.
Oh, is that made by one of those guys that is like feuding over the paints?
Yeah, it's made by the dude who copyrighted Vanta Black, so no one else can use it.
I thought they copyrighted it so that one dude could use it.
No.
Or is the one dude copywriting the pink so that everybody can use it except for him?
That one.
Okay. So he's getting revenge by saying everybody can use
the pinkest pink and the glitteriest glitter.
Except for this dude who copyrighted Vanta Black.
Yeah.
I see. So it's not like a feud.
It is a feud. It's very much a feud.
Well, okay. Do me a favor if you can, chat. Just sound off real quick so that I know that, like, everybody's here. Because, like, after the after the iPad said that we had gone offline, there's been, like, okay, yeah, Panda's here. Yeah, there's just been, like, no traffic. So I wanted to make sure that, you know.
Is it still saying we have 0 viewers?
No, it says we have 3. I just wanted to, like, double check that, you know? Make sure that it was, like, accurate and not just feeding me a line of bullshit.
Let's say the last time that it did that for me, it told me we had 0 viewers for, like, 20 minutes.
It said we had 1 for, like, quite a while, so I just want to make sure. No, you're alright, Panda.
You're fine, Panda.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead, you know, keep watching the Bloodborne lore stuff. I completely understand how you might get... oh, there's some wiggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand how you might get spaced out on that.
Yes!
Fuck yeah! Okay, don't scream, but fuck yeah.
Sorry.
Holy
that almost went in the river.
Shit.
Oh, that almost went in the river.
Well, we did it, folks.
Fucking did it!
And here, I thought you were gonna, like, miss that. Holy shit. Alright. You might want to go plant that now.
I can't plant it. I have to go see Gunther.
Oh, really?
Because I have to give it to him, put it in the museum.
And then he gives you a pack?
And then he gives me a packet of seeds.
Well, go do that now, then. Before you forget. Like, do it while you have the time, too, because he closes at 4, doesn't he?
6, but yes.
Shit, yes.
Shit.
We've been trying for how many streams?
So many.
And we didn't even get it from the source we thought we were going to get it from.
No, we just...
It's just a random drop. That's fucking rad. Alright. What did you miss? Your screenshot off? We finally found an ancient seed, dude. It was in one of the, like, wiggle spots, just on the ground. So, like, we can donate the ancient seed, get the pack of ancient seeds, and finally, like, grow the ancient fruit and shit that we need to try to, like, fill our shipping manifest.
And today's a cart lady day too, so we got to go do that. Oh my god.
That's pretty rad. You know, had I known that was gonna happen, like, we could have titled it you know, something along the lines of like ancient fruit. Wiggles. But no, what I was saying before that awesome find was that you know, I can totally understand getting spaced out like watching Bloodborne stuff because I don't know, like I don't know that much about it, and I'm not very great at the game.
But I want to know more.
Yeah, the lore that I have read is fucking fantastic. Like Bloodborne and Dark Souls have like really cool lore.
And Demon Souls.
And Demon Souls.
I could probably just sit on their wikis all day and read about them. Just keep clicking random article.
If you haven't checked him out yet, I would highly suggest.
I think he's seen TFS's playthrough, but
of Bloodborne and Dark Souls, the Drunk Souls and shit. It's like, it's real good.
It's so good.
Panda says it's crazy that to this day people are finding new things. That is actually pretty crazy, considering how long like all of those games have been out.
And considering how many people do like in-depth speed running and shit.
Well, yeah, and people get like people delve into that lore. Like people get into the deep lore, and you know, play those games for no other reason than to like explore the world. You know, the fact that people are still, you know, uncovering things today is pretty neat.
Alright.
Planting some seeds.
1. He gave us 1 precious seed.
It just goes in the hole like that? You don't have to water it?
Well, it'll get watered tomorrow.
He gave you the recipe, though, too, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you can make more.
If I find more seeds. You have to have the artifact as a base.
What, really?
Yeah.
What's the recipe called for, then?
1 artifact seed.
1 artifact seed to make 1
regular
viable seed.
Watch.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, Panda says, I beat Bloodborne a year or 2 ago and really enjoyed it. Recently played through Dark Souls 1 for the 2nd time, but still 100% blind to Dark Souls 3.
We bought Dark Souls 2 and we're blind to that.
I'll be honest,
I'm blind to all 3 of them, really.
Yeah, we're blind to all 3 of them because neither of us have gotten very much further than the, like, prison demon, the first boss of the first game. Like...
And I was more focused on drinking during the TFS stream.
Oh yeah, you played along. See, the thing is, I'm just not very good at those games, so like, it just is gonna take a lot of practice and a lot of determination for me to sit down and actually play them.
We did say we were gonna stream it next Halloween.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not gonna be a drunk.
No, it won't be a Drunk Souls.
Because otherwise we will both die. Like, actually die of liver poisoning.
I don't, know about you, but I'm gonna call this stream a success regardless of anything else that happens.
Oh yeah, like, barring, you know, a total memory wipe and having to, like, start over.
I'm gonna go to sleep right now.
Wait, it's 7:40.
I don't give a I'm saving.
What are you, like 80 years old? Jesus. You don't have anything else you could have been doing?
I needed my progress to be saved.
Fucking old lady Amledo over here going to bed at fucking 7:45.
Ye olde Amledo. What?
Wait, what was it? What was it we were talking about earlier? Have a... The old lady thing was like your grandmother...
Blackberries?
Yeah, old lady Amledo over here eating her blackberry and going to bed at fucking 8 or 7:30 in the fucking afternoon.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Entertain chat for me.
Just us, I guess. Says, yeah, my shtick through Bloodborne was I was a Belmont descendant using the Cane Whip, trying to find the private investigator Paleblood after he took incriminating photos of me. Alright, I like that. I can dig that. There we go. Sorry about the dead air, folks. I don't know how to play this game. Or I would, jump on and try to do something. But this game has never been, like, my forte. Never really learned how to play it. So we just gotta wait for Amledo to get back. Panda says, I like making random backstories for my characters. Like in The Surge, I play it with Spotify going, and my in-game lore is that my character is listening to it to stay calm. I like that. I like that idea. I did that with Destiny once or twice when it first came out. Because of that trailer for it where they were like, play classical music, and the fucking Immigrant song started playing. So I kind of went with that. I was like, hey, put some music on Ghost, and it would like start blasting my playlist. So yeah, I get that idea.
What?
That Panda likes making backstories like for his characters, like in The Surge, he played it with his Spotify playlist going, and his backstory, or like his headcanon essentially was that his character was listening to it to stay calm.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was telling him about how like I used to do that with Destiny because of the that trailer that came out.
Oh
With
yeah.
the Immigrant song.
That was good.
Well, so now that we've accomplished like our ultimate goal here.
We still have to get a rabbit's foot, a truffle, and some truffle oil.
Right, but you can't get the truffle or the truffle oil during the winter, right?
There's a very small chance I can get them from the cart lady.
Well, okay, but generally speaking, that's sort of what we got the pigs for, because they've that was going to be the easiest way to do it.
Dewey.
That was Dewey. We know Dewey. And it says, I'm trying to get a game key for a game that's a sim game that has you playing as a Dharma employee from Lost, and having to type the numbers in and such, and I want to roleplay stream myself playing it.
Ooh.
I like that idea. I don't know anything about Lost, but, the idea of essentially, immersing yourself in the gameplay is pretty neat. because that way it's like you feel like you're more a part of it. You know, you're not just playing it.
You are it.
You are. You am it. You am the game. That way, when a WinRAR is you, it really is you.
I have one animal that's not a slacker.
Who's that?
One cow.
Just putting out that big milk?
36 out of 240. We have to go buy hay today.
Oh, jeez. You can't cut things down for fiber?
No, it's winter.
Hmm. You know what's funny?
You filled up the silo.
Did I?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, it wasn't giving us hay anymore because you filled up the silo.
Alright. I was gonna say, because, like, if you had let me do that
No.
to my full potential...
Would you stop with the reapening?
Just saying.
The reapening is not now.
Well, it's gonna be next year.
I just remember how you claimed that whole day for yourself.
I did. Now I'm gonna have to claim 2 days, though. That's right, Panda. The reapening. If it was a more frequent thing, I would say we should get an emote for that, too. Unfortunately, it's more of like a once a year sort of thing. Jesus.
Yeah, they'd be like that.
Fucking stomping around up there. Ooh, Panda's making cheeseburger biscuits.
Mmm, yummy.
Those do sound good. We had actual cheeseburgers yesterday.
Cheeboogies.
Because Amledo bought a pack of ground beef, and
I'm real good at making hamburgers.
hell yeah. Well, and she thought she was going to use more of it than she did. So she's like, you know what, hell with it, we're going to split the rest of it and make burgers.
I bought some more because I'm making chili.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I heard about that, Panda, the drunk 3 a.m. quesadillas. I can't say I haven't been there, and it's definitely a fun experience. When you're drunk at 3 a.m., there really is almost nothing better.
Than quesadillas.
Yeah. Like Mexican food is one of those foods that's like it is like orgasmically good when you're drunk. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's like the carbs or what. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that the quesadilla machine was a thing.
A quesadilla machine.
Yeah, he says, I have a quesadilla machine, so my drunk ass could just put things in it and walk away. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, it sounds like a monotasker, but, you know, a good one. Like, I can't complain about that.
Are you really Alton Browning over here?
I like the term monotasker. And honestly, with a kitchen as small as ours is, that's good advice. you know? Don't get a thing that can only do one thing. Get a thing that can do multiple things. What's up? You texted your friend?
Yes.
What's going on? Some kind of crisis?
Apparently to her.
Oh boy. What? Like what? First one.
That's what I picked.
That's... She's lame, but whatever.
She has a crisis of some sort at least once a day.
Apparently. I guess it's good that she's got you to, like, help her through those difficult times.
I'm gonna turn this down, though.
What, your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Because, you know, you are in the middle of something. Be like, hey lady, I love you, but come on. I'm in the middle of something. Be like, you want advice? Hop on over to twitch.tv/Amledo and ask me in the chat.
Why is that still so loud?
Maybe you should mute it.
I did.
Evidently not.
Oh, ringtones and notifications are separate things now?
Apparently.
She's telling me about how she's got to do analysis of a movie.
Oh, for school?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So the quesadilla machine is not a unitasker, Panda says, because it can make waffles and pancakes as well.
Ooh, waffles!
So I assume then that there's like removable plates that you can swap in and out.
Didn't we used to have something like that? Like a George Foreman?
You had a George Foreman, and that's not the same. He says I'm just a walking crisis. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that all three of us are kind of like that.
Yeah. I'm a disaster.
I know Amledo is. I'm really good at hiding it, but yeah, I'm kind of just a ball of anxiety myself, so... Oh, no, he says, no, it just makes puffy waffles.
Puffy Waffles! Sounds like a rapper name.
I guess it kind of does. Ancient doll. You rip the head open and there's an ancient seed inside. That was cool.
Did it just follow me that whole way?
Yeah, well, because it had already, like...
The squirrel knocked it down.
Right, and it had already started to, like, magnetize to you when you were riding away, so it just followed you the whole way to, like, catch up to you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's got them hip-ups.
Yeah, she's supposed to do an analysis of a movie and, like, pick a character and analyze them to see if they fit criteria for, like, a mental illness. So, naturally, she Googled the fucking movie and is finding all these, like, analyses of characters and, like, claiming that they have various mental illnesses.
Okay.
But she's like, I think that's just because of the situation that they're in. I don't think it qualifies.
Now, is it a specific movie that
Yes.
she had to analyze?
It's Moonlight.
Oh, okay. It's not like, you pick a movie, you pick a character, and figure out if they have a mental illness.
Right.
Because you could easily, pick a movie that's about mental illness and be like, well, clearly they do.
What's your favorite movie about mental illness?
My favorite movie about mental illness?
Mm-hmm.
I don't, this put me on the spot here.
I know mine right off the bat.
I think it's gonna be I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay.
Mine too!
There we go. That was real good. First thing that came to my head though was What About Bob?
I haven't seen What About Bob?
It's pretty good. It's funny.
I've seen I Am Sam.
I don't know what that is.
It's about a man with autism or something like that.
Oh, okay. Panda says, so I'm going to say this. I once threatened my girlfriend by saying I'd put ketchup on a Chicago dog.
You terrible motherfucker.
Here's the thing. I can't even be mad at that because I would do that. If I was in Chicago, maybe not.
Because you'd get chased out of the city.
Right. But, in general, I like ketchup on my hot dogs. Panda says, Split's a good choice, so is A Beautiful Mind.
Oh, A Beautiful Mind was great.
I haven't seen Split. I wasn't going to, basically just because of its interpretation of,
MDD, or not MDD.
split personalities, multiple personality disorder, or whatever. They,
DID, it's dissociative identity disorder.
Okay. But yeah, basically their portrayal of mental illness as, oh, it's this big scary thing. I wasn't on board for that, and I wasn't going to watch it because of that. But now, knowing that it's part of the Unbreakable series, I kind of need to watch it. So I guess at some point I'm gonna just watch it and try to appreciate it for what it is, and then watch Glass right after.
Yeah.
Because I want to see Glass.
I don't want to see it in the theater though.
I think it's out of the theaters right now.
No, it is. It's still in theaters.
Oh, is it still?
It was when we went to see How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, that's right. But yeah, I want to see Glass, but I know I need to see Split first. So at some point soon, I just have to suck it up and do it.
Yeah, I don't like watching thriller movies in theaters anymore.
How come?
Because it gives me panic attacks because jump scares and loud noises and...
Oh, and it being in the theater, it's not something you can just sort of turn off and walk away from if you need to.
Right.
That's fair.
So if we want to watch action movies that aren't Die Hard...
Well, now what about ones that aren't scary thrillers, and what if it's just an action flick?
Even then, explosions and stuff can still set me off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, by all means.
Because, this Christmas, AMC is talking about doing a Die Hard marathon.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Ooh, alright. I take it you're going to want to go see that.
Can you imagine me not wanting to see it?
No, I can't.
I think it's the first 3.
Which are, in my opinion, the best 3. I didn't care for 2 much, but 1 and 3 are really good.
One and 2 are my favorites. 3 is real fucking good.
3 is fantastic. 3 has Samuel L. Jackson in it.
I just like the subterfuge of the fucking second one.
If you say so.
I really like Die Hard in general, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to make a joke, I am a Die Hard fan.
I see what you did there. Panda says, so the marketing in it was really poorly done. They say they handled DID, or the way they handled DID in it is really well. And it's not about the disorder being scary. They actually have huge talks about how people with mental illness should be treated better and not feared.
Okay.
That's good to know, because, you know, in all honesty, I'm only going off of, like, what I've seen of the trailers, and all I've seen of the trailers is, you know, girls...
Boo, scary!
Yeah, girls get stuck into a house with a mentally ill guy who hunts them down and tries to kill them. Like... You know, that's all I've, you know, been able to gather from those trailers, and
because that's all they really showed.
Well, and if we're being honest, Hollywood doesn't exactly have a great track record of not portraying mental illness as scary.
That's true.
Like I knew Zootopia even caught a little bit of flack because the one time you see anything referencing disability, it's in a scary context.
In a scary asylum.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. The one time you see anything remotely indicative of disability, like when they come out of the hole, you know, sneaking into the asylum, and there's like the wheelchair sitting in a corner.
The wheelchair is meant to be scary.
Yeah, the whole atmosphere is meant to be scary. And it reinforces that stigma of, you know, people with physical and mental disabilities being scary and different and, you know, something to be avoided. So, like, you know, like I said, even Zootopia caught some flack for that. So, Hollywood does not have a good track record when it comes to that kind of thing. So, it's good to see them, you know, try to take that and, you know, send a more positive message, you know, with that. It's just, like you said, their marketing department really kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Oh, okay. Panda says that's like 10% of the plot, actually. Like, it's about James McAvoy's character and his doctor's connection with the girls acting as a subplot, and it deals with how people who are scarred can see it in others.
Okay.
I like that idea.
Yeah, okay, the marketing team really fucked up.
The marketing department really kind of dropped the ball on that one. But, no, that's good to know.
I forgot to...
Also, Zeus, motherfucker, you know, god of lightning, fuck with me and I'll shove a lightning bolt up your ass. From Die Hard 3 when he's like, he fucking called him Jesus.
Yeah.
He's like, not Jesus, hey Zeus.
Oh shit, I forgot to go get feed yesterday.
Oh yeah, you did.
Rabbit! Give me thine foot.
Give unto me your appendage. You know, is your chicken coop here like filled to capacity?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No.
Go get another rabbit. More rabbits equals better chances for foots. Right?
More feet.
More rabbits equals more feet. Isn't that how that works?
If you have 8 feet, you have a better chance of one of them just sort of getting leprous and dropping off than if you only have 4 feet.
But if it gets leprous and drops off, doesn't that mean I was taking bad care of my rabbit?
No, you could just have leprosy. You just trampled on that. You know, I know it's just because it's pixel art,
but
like every time I see the goat, especially like from behind, I have to remind myself that that its udders are not just dangly ass goat balls. Like next time you go in there, I think you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, Panda says it's really interesting because James McAvoy, when he shifts into a different personality, he's actually able to like change his facial expressions and tics as well as his body language, and it's amazing how fast he can do it. That's cool. I mean, he's an actor, so part of that I think comes with
training.
Well, yeah, you know, you learn how to take on different personalities, like, you know, just by being an actor. But I imagine that he probably put a lot of work into, you know, doing it on the fly like that, you know, and to really like nail down essentially all of these different characters, because it's, you know, it's James McAvoy playing this character, but in an abstract sort of sense, it's James McAvoy playing over a dozen different characters. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Because, like, man, my facial expressions can change on a dime, and my personality can change on a dime, but that's because I have, like, a psychological disorder.
Well, yeah, not the same one. But...
No, but, like, mood drops are a real thing.
Yeah. Damn. Speaking of drops, look at all the fucking...
Holy shit, she's selling a sweet gemberry.
Is that good?
That's what grows out of the... Not the ancient seed, the rare seed.
Oh, what's the small crystal for? Oh, it's a decorative thing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go for that gemberry?
I already gave one to Master Cannoli.
Who's Master Cannoli?
The statue in here. You know Master Cannoli.
Oh, yeah. And what? Is that the only purpose it has?
Yep.
What does he do when he gives you that?
He gives you a star fruit.
That's the only purpose it has. You can't make that into wine?
It's not worth very much, if I remember right.
Really?
Not enough to recoup 9,000 gold.
I thought it was 7,000.
9,000.
Oh. Fair enough. I didn't know if it was like you could plant it and like it would pay for itself. Hey, Monster Slayer goal.
Oh, good. I think I just got the slime immunity ring.
Yay. We am that Monster Hunter world. Need to play that game. I hear it's good. Oh wow. Panda says, I have stress-induced paranoid schizophrenia. Luckily I haven't had a break in years. Yeah, that is, I mean, you know, good for you, man. Like, you know, sorry you have to deal with that. I have to imagine it's rough, but...
Yeah.
You know, it's good that you've, like, been able to, like...
Be in control, as it were.
Right, and, you know, for a matter of years? Like, that's pretty impressive.
They had to rule out schizophrenia for me because PTSD, I guess, looks a lot like it sometimes due to the paranoia.
Oh, yeah?
Do you not remember the day you took me to the hospital and I had like a 4-hour personality test?
I don't, actually. That's not like the most recent time, right? We're talking a while ago?
We're talking a while ago.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
They had to rule out schizophrenia and they had to rule out autism.
Fair enough.
Because apparently, PTSD don't look a lot like it.
I mean, I guess it can.
I don't know these things. You think I should...
Well, I don't either.
You would think I should know more about mental illness.
Well, that's the funny thing, is that, you know, a lot of times the brain doesn't know what is wrong.
No, you would think I would have done more research on it.
Oh. Well, yeah. But sometimes all the tools aren't, like, at your disposal. Like, I'm sure you did the best with what you know, with what you had, with what you could do.
I just haven't.
Oh, really?
Because it's like one of those, like, man, do I really want to know?
Well, hon, for your own good, it's, you know, you probably should.
I know. Like, logically, I know.
It's hard to want to, I can imagine, but, you know, it's good for you.
Damn it, I forgot to buy feed again.
It's like if I didn't, you know, do research and learn about, like, my asthma or something.
Or your sleep apnea.
Yeah. So wait, is it too late to buy feed?
No, I'm just gonna barely make it there, I think.
So go get some feed. Because, like, your animals are gonna starve to death.
They can't die. They can just be mad at me every day.
Well, if they're mad at you, then they won't give you the good stuff.
Their feet.
Their feet, or, you know, the good milk.
Supplies shop. Let's buy 200 hay. Because that's what I wanted to do with my money today. And we'll purchase a rabbit.
Yeah. Wait, we have to name? Okay. Well, if anybody in the chat has any suggestions for a name.
Yeah, suggest a name, folks.
Otherwise, we're just going to randomize it and, like, pick one that sounds good. Panda, by the way, says, I studied for a bit in my free time because for a while I was wanting to be a criminal profiler for the FBI.
Me too!
But my body is too trash to go into police work. It's a rabbit, Panda. Because, you know, the way we figure the more rabbits we have, the more chances we have of getting feet. Lenny. Ooh, I like it. Lenny's a good name. Do you see the rabbits?
That's how you spell it, right?
I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Well done, Panda.
Good job, Panda.
You still never have snuck into her house and gotten Lewis's underwear back, have you?
Yes, I have.
You got his underwear back?
Yeah. Now I need some truffle oil because reasons.
Oh yeah. You know, they could just use regular lube, but like she wants the organic stuff. What's that face for?
It's so expensive.
Yeah, she's got, you know, she's a lady of refined tastes.
Who will fuck a man in a bush?
Who will fuck a man in a bush, but only if he's using truffle oil because, you know...
A little goes a long way.
Well, that and she wants something tasty to clean up later.
Allow me to be grossed out.
What? Because, like, a couple of adults are fucking and, you know, trying to hide it from prying eyes?
Because they're using food products.
I don't think that's the first or the last time that food products will have been used in sex.
Sam, you know I'm married to your best friend, right?
He's gonna either be like, hell yeah, this is exactly what I wanted, and like risk pissing Sebastian off, or he's gonna be like, oh god, you're not who I meant.
And risk pissing me off.
Right. I think in that case though, I'd rather risk pissing you off because it's like, you know, you're cute, but you're not who I meant because you're married to my best friend, so... You know, I can't like hit on you or call you cute. Yeah, Panda says don't kink shame. If they want to use some truffle oil, they can damn well use some truffle oil. The Greeks have been using olive oil for centuries. The movie is called The Truffle Shuffle. Wait, what movie?
Their sex movie?
Oh, their sex tape? I like that. Alright. Hey, no yawn.
I can't help it.
Well, quit.
What time do we have to go to bed for you to get up at?
Oh, shit, you're right. I'm thinking 1 at the latest. 1:30 maybe? That's right. I forgot, because unfortunately, I have to get up and go to work 4 hours early tomorrow. Which is gonna suck. Oh, he meant move. Like their special sex move is the truffle shuffle. Okay. Well, that could also be the name of their, you know, of their sex tape. So dark in here. I like that. Panda says, no, the sex tape would be the Mushroom Kingdom.
That's dirty.
I like it though. Why has nobody made like a Super Mario porn with that title?
Because Nintendo.
Well, no, but it's Kingdom, so it would be different. Nintendo couldn't touch it.
I'm sure they would try.
No, I'm sure they would try. Oh, okay. Yeah, since they made one in the 90s and Nintendo bought all the porno rights to it.
Of course they did.
So they bought it out so that no one else could ever make another one. That just means that Nintendo owns porn, though.
Yeah.
Like, if they wanted to, they could just fucking, like, make their own.
Unfortunately, that, like, if we're going to bed at 1, that means I gotta get dinner made, so I've gotta end the stream.
You can end it soon. Like, end it after this day and we'll...
This day is over.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Alright. Dang it, I was just going to talk about how Disney owns, like, entire stashes of, like, of pornography of, like, their, like, Disney movie characters that, technically speaking, is entirely canon.
Okay.
Have you not heard that story?
No, I haven't heard that story.
Oh, yeah. It's, he goes, come on. You think Nintendo doesn't make porn? You think that Sobble Rule 34 really got created in 4 minutes? Come on. Yeah, they probably made some of that. But no, the story behind the, like, Disney porn is, basically when Disney animators sign on, they sign a contract that says that until, like, your contract is over, everything you draw, whether it's, you know, work or personal or whatever, everything you create is copyright of Disney. Okay?
Okay.
And everything...
Sorry
about the train. But then everything that, like, Disney owns of their characters is considered canon. Whether they choose to, like, release it to the public or not is entirely different, but it's, you know, it's all considered canon because it's made by Disney. Disney owns it. So the like, and this happened for decades and it's probably still going on, but, like, the story I heard was, like, somebody worked there for, like, over 10 years and worked on a bunch of different projects and, like, knew a bunch of people who had been there for a while, and they basically talked about, like, stashes of, like, of you know, porn of, like, Disney characters that they and their colleagues drew either when they were trying out, like, anatomy poses or, like, just for shits and giggles, you know, for whatever different reason, but they drew a shitload of Disney character porn that, in accordance with the legality of their contract,
Is canon.
Disney both owns and has made canon via, like, their ownership.
Wow.
Yeah. That train is trying to silence me for my Disney porn facts. Yeah, that train was owned by Disney. It's trying to cock block the Disney porn facts.
Alright, folks. Unfortunately, this is where we have to end the stream because I gotta make dinner.
And I gotta get to bed soon.
And he's gotta get to bed soon.
But we really enjoyed having you hang out.
Yeah, it was really nice having everyone. Panda, it was real good to see you.
Yeah. And, oh yeah, Disney owns damn near everything. But, hopefully, if I get stuck doing these in earlys for a while.
We'll do, like, at night streams.
Yeah, we'll do streams, like, after I get off work at, like, 10:30. So, you know, keep an eye out for those, like,
if he's feeling up to it, we might do one tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see, depending on, you know, what, like, our energy is like and stuff like that, but we'll make announcements and stuff ahead of time. In the meantime, feel free to drop us some bits, feel free to subscribe to our Twitch,
to our YouTube,
which is
at the bottom of the page.
Yes. Feel free to follow Amledo on Twitter.
At Amledo is Amy.
Feel free to like and comment on this video on Twitch and on the YouTube. And, you know, stay tuned for future streams and future announcements.
Yep. So for now, this has been Amledo.
And this is Tarathiel.
And this was Stardew Valley.
Thanks
for watching.